Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is the join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that.
Well, ever since the former head of state, Edgar Lungu, came back into active politics after the defeat in 2021, it seems like he has found a way of staying in the news headlines since then, and today is not different. Best of so the Samba Barbara, this is a Zambian based in the UK. She put up this post saying, 2026 will be the most expensive election to finance. People's eyes are open. They will eat your shima, but vote for the one they trust. Nothing about a party that adopts you. So she's giving a forewarning to whoever is contesting in the upcoming elections, in the general elections in 2026, stating to say it will be free for all. So that thing of counting on the ability to bribe people or things like that will not work in these elections, because people who do the don't whoever, they eat your money, but at the end of the day, they vote for the candidate that they prefer. So that's what she means by most expensive financing. What is the UPND? Zambia says Hakainde Hichilema is winning 2026 elections, and I have no apologies to make, says veteran politician Vernon Mwanga. So Vernon has been also issuing statements in the build-up to the 2026 elections, and that statement the UPND say came from him. He says HH is winning, and is not making any apologies with regard to that statement. What is Zambian Watchdog put up to say? Plan B with Edgar Lungu's face. They say Plan B is in motion. It is effectively, it will be very effective. Defeat Hakainde Hichilema and the UPND in 2026 general elections. That not even the Electoral Commission of Zambia, which is a cadre branch of the governing party, shall stop the will of and wishes of the Zambians, says former President Edgar Chagwa as he was commenting on the outcome of the Patauke constituency by-elections. So Zambian Watchdog is attributing that statement to Edgar Chagwa, but this is where Edgar Lungu put up a post of Hakainde Hichilema. So Hakainde Hichilema put up this post on 5th December 2019. This was the time that he was still in opposition. So his Hakainde Hichilema said, looking at my brother, I can only imagine his thoughts. My lack of vision and failure to govern is showing. One, the kwacha is falling. Two, the cost of living is rising. Three, severe power shortage. And four, high unemployment. And five, rampant corruption. I think my time is up. And then he attached President Lungu's image there. That was Hakainde Hichilema in opposition. To which 6 minutes ago, Edgar Lungu responded to that. So Edgar Lungu said, I still recall how someone thought my team and I failed Zambians. Easier said than done. And then he puts the image to say, exactly what Hakainde Hichilema pointed out as failures in Edgar Lungu is exactly what the country is facing right now. Those 5 points there seems to be the current prevailing situation in the country. We still have kwacha falling, and then the currency has even been changed. The cost of living is rising, severe shortage of power deficit pretty much. And Edgar Lungu responded to that. So that's the job Edgar Lungu threw at the current head of state, Hakainde Hichilema. Chifetari also says insulting and lying against those in leadership is not politics. You can criticize, but not insulting and lying. Obviously, is attributing to a video that has been circulating online, where some people are calling names towards Edgar Chagwa. And then Zakado pretty much put this image to say, because the state has said There'll be a live broadcast for the witchcraft trial. If you remember earlier on in the year, there were some individuals that were arrested that alleging to say they had been hired by JJ Banda's brother to go and kill the sitting head of state. So that's a case that they've said that they're going to broadcast. So the witchcraft case is going to be broadcast. But then again, Zagado asks to say, that's Zambia for you, and then he laughs it out loud. When the gold scandal blew up, people were demanding to say that's the case, the court case that people wanted to see live, but the state, according to news diggers, said evidence in the airport gold scam may be harmful to the public. State demands secret hearing. So saying you compare and contrast the cases that people want to know about their resources compared to the witchcraft case, that's the one that decided to broadcast. So he's just laughing at that to say, Zambia has got different priorities. As you may be aware, the Bank of Zambia has announced to say the kwacha is going to have new notes. Pretty much, Zambia is going to have a new currency. The current currency circulation will cease to be tender of operation in a year's time, but pretty much by 31st March, new currency will be in circulation. So President Hakainde Hichilema now ago put up this to say, Kwacha, good morning, and in response to that, and then people in the comment section are 500 So people have mixed feelings about the new currency, especially the highest denomination or not, which is the 500 Kwacha. People are saying that's too high. It's the inflation that the country is facing inflation. And then obviously there Neri Musonda says there's nothing good about this morning. Maze Twayo, and then he walks away. Zambia forward, different. You can see mixed reactions there to the president's post. And then KBF response to say, soon in at 12 hours and at 14 hours, the dollar will come down to single digit. And then referring to President Hakainde Hichilema's statement in the build-up to the 2021 election, where he has said to say, once his government comes into place, the kwacha would appreciate and the dollar would fall in that sense. So that's KBF. What is Brian Apunda? This should be the Secretary General for Socialist Party, Fed Members Party. He says Hichilemanomics and Stumbenomics. So he's referring to President Hakainde Hichilema and Minister of Finance there, Stumbekom Sokotwane there. And then he puts them in the economic terms. He says, according to Brian Apunda. And then he goes further to say, it's official that 100 kwacha note has become useless now. They come to do nothing but to kill the economy. They came to do nothing but to kill the economy. What type of economics is this? Introduction of 500 kwacha note in a struggling economy such as ours will save nothing but devalue the currency. It's as simple as that. So it simply says in that introduction of that high note will simply devalue our currency. And then Reverend Walter Mwambazi says, there you go. According to Kalemba, Justin, Bank of Zambia has increased the monetary policy rate between 50 basis points from 14% to 14.5%. And then Reverend Walter responds to that says, there we go. Those who know. The rest keep singing about how this isn't inflation, but just as usual. So he simply says the current change of currency is simply a reflection that our currency is losing its value. There is inflation in the economy. KBF goes further to say deceptive leadership, promising to reduce minimum from 140 kwacha to 50 kwacha without a plan, referring to President Hakainde Hichilema there. That's KBF. And then another post that's been trending from the head of state. So on September 7th, 2020, President Hakainde Hichilema says, if the Patriotic Front PF's plan to print more money succeeds, the kwacha will fall further and go past the 30 kwacha to $1, plunging our economy into further distress. the Patriotic Front's candidate for Bank of Zambia lacks gravitas and is not suitable for the critical job. Hakainde Hichilema, aka Bari, there. And then Given Winter there says, say what you mean and mean what you say, because the same Bank of Zambia governor that he criticized at the time is the current bank governor that he hired also. So pretty much he had the same bank governor that was in the Patriotic Front. And then obviously Jesse there just responds, social media te akwata akapaturula mukasebanya pabantu. So it's ukusebanya abantu, so it's referring to say the double standards. The exact critics that he was giving his friends is what the country is facing at the moment. And then obviously Manuel Mwamba says Bank of Zambia says people complained about the torn notes. Did we say print high value notes? So he's simply saying what people complained about was the quality of the notes, not stating that we needed a 500 kwacha high note. So people reacting to the new notes there. Obviously, the same post by the current president training the Patriotic Front post it out, say this one talks too much. And then Liberian president suspends 450 top government officials, including ministers, for failing to declare their assets to the anti-corruption agency. So people, Fed member is almost been having a food day without asking President Hakainde Hichilema to declare his assets. And then the Mass newspaper says ECZ branch of UPND says Nakashinda, as he asks Lomes and Chipenzi to resign. Was introduction of 20 and 50, 500, 200 and 500 kwacha bank notes. Some news there. Hangover, Hakainde Hichilema tells the education PS to rest. That's the PS that was fired. Then government denies 2.5 billion theft, the US dollars. They say there was no such thing that happened. Anyway, that's the news, ladies and gentlemen.